everyone. Post seminar nugget of information. I went to a seminar yesterday with Dr. Brownstein and a lot of my colleagues in Melbourne, who Dr. Brownstein is the godfather of iodine, I suppose. There's some controversy around the use of iodine for thyroid conditions. And while that may be the case, I think a lot of information out there is being extrapolated incorrectly. So just so you know, iodine isn't used alone, and it's not dosed when we don't know what the levels are in the body. That's why it's really important that we do the testing, and we usually do a 24-hour urinary iodine loading. And we wait for the results to come back. And following that, we then utilize all of our toolkit in terms of supporting nutrients, environmental health, and things like salt and selenium and zinc and magnesium and everything else. Iodine is a halide, and it is found in glandular tissue. So thyroid, breasts, prostate, uterus, ovaries, all of those things. It's such an important element for women and also for men. But you can't isolate iodine from any other nutrient. It just doesn't work like that. The body doesn't work like that. And while the information yesterday was a re-cementing for me of what I'd learned many years ago now when I worked in a holistic dental practice in the United States with one of the leading biological dentists in the world. I learned about Dr. Brownstein, and I learned about the use of iodine, and I learned about how to make Lugol solution, and I made Lugol solution and everything else. You know, our environment is pretty poor and really lacking in nutrients that used to be around. So we have to consider that, one, we're not only treating a human, another person, we are treating everything else that has impacted on that person. Stress, environmental, hormone disruption. We're seeing a massive increase in hormone disorders and diseases and a lot of autoimmune conditions, which do include autoimmune thyroid conditions. So getting your levels checked for iodine, plus all of your nutrients and your hormones and everything else, is going to be the most comprehensive way, along with a really good case take and all of the other factors for a person. There is no way that you can provide nutritional therapies or any therapy without knowing that person. So yes, iodine, very important, excellent for health, general health and well-being, but it's never ever dosed or taken by itself. I don't do it like that. I've never done it like that, because you need other nutrients to support the passage and how iodine is utilized in the body. So from a biochemical perspective, very important to make sure that your cells are actually functioning properly. If the cells are not functioning properly, then no nutrient is going to go where it needs to go and do what it needs to do. So thank you. That's just a little post-seminar tidbit of information, and I think it's really important that we spread the word that, while we are natural therapists and things are a little controversial at times around what we do, those who know how to extrapolate information, read tests and pathology, which is what we're all trained to do, and understand how nutrients work in the body, it is absolutely an easy and excellent way to help you restore health. And that goes for any health condition, really. A lot of us specialize in certain areas. But yeah, it's important. So please don't take iodine just because you read about it on the internet. Work with a practitioner to get all of the checks done. Make sure your other nutrients are okay. You have to be in a balanced state, and nothing ever works alone. So, it's very important to understand and to remember that the importance of nutrition and how our environment affects all of those nutrients and how the body works. So thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great Monday. It's the last day of February, the 29th. We have a bonus day. And tomorrow starts a new month. So thank you for